Alright gang, it's September 2nd, 2024, Monday, and these are the dogs that will most likely be executed tomorrow. Here's Mark. There's Moki. Here's Andy. Radar. We don't know about Volvo. They killed these beautiful dogs. Easily adopted with working with rescues and adopters, but unwilling to do that. Here's Toby. Here's Sly. Here's Toby number 2. This was a good day except for Thanos, who got killed. This place likes killing puppies, so be aware of that. So you can see every type of dog you can think of shows up here. So if you want a dog, it's a really great selection. All these puppies. Puppies because people are unwilling to fix their pets, spay and neuter. So what happens? They get killed. Here's Denali. Here's Amelia. You can tell this one had a home. It just has that look like, what the hell am I doing here? Here's Callie. You know, I have a degree in human genetics, and when I see stuff like this where you've got different colored eyes, makes me think that this eye was from another dog, in the sense that another dog's DNA contributed. So you can obviously tell that this eye goes with the color of the dog, but this one does not. So who knows what that dog's genetics are, but that would be something. Maybe German Shepherd, who knows? I don't know. But beautiful dog either way. Here's Nugget. Unfortunately, Nugget is in the high kill group. Nugget's a pit bull or pit bull mix. Looks like a wonderful dog. Somebody would have a wonderful dog with this one. These are super friendly, super loyal dogs. Here's Blossom. Here's Chef. You know that I call it a coal snout, like you're digging in coal. These coal snout dogs, I have to wonder if they're if they have some Malinois in them, but I may be completely off. Here's Wedge, the sibling to Chef. Why am I here? Owner notified. Hopefully they care. Echo. Here's a day they went on a rampage. Just killed as many as they could. All very adoptable dogs. Yeah, I will say that, you know, the adopters and rescues need to, well, I mean, it would really help if they knew what day they're doing all the killing. So that's why I'm doing these videos, is get people involved to get these dogs before these dogs go on the kill list. Because the adopters and rescues are trying to get these dogs out the day they're going to get killed, you know. So that's really tough. But who knows, maybe I'll get enough of a following that people will see my videos and see the whatever it is, the Instagrams, and get involved earlier, so we don't have kills. Now this is the group that's at high risk to get killed tomorrow morning. We got Mindy, Daya, Sierra, Sawyer, Bear, Radar, Andy, And this is like the favorite, Cliff. Sweet little Cliff. When you see his video, it's an amazing little dog. Hope they get out. Here's Ivory. Looks like a little puppy. Luca. Here's Matilda. Somebody out here is letting their Malinois dogs just reproduce over and over. Although that's not a Malinois, but it certainly looks like one. It could be. Here's Shelly. Looks like one of those healer or cattle dogs. Here's Sapphire. See, now we got that eye thing going again. It's almost like the other one could be somehow related. So you got the dark eye on that white dog, and then you got the husky eye on this dog. Maybe they were siblings. Maybe. Here's Cornbread. So you can tell different people are taking photos. How that one's so out of focus. Here's Bear. Beautiful German Shepherd dog. God, it's just unbelievable that people would even kill these creatures. Especially ones this good looking. This handsome. This is almost like an AKC. You know, textbook GSD. Here's Gunner. I bet that's a wonderful dog too. And Lightning, you know, got the eye thing going on again. Different colored eyes. Here's little Cookie. Wonderful little dogs. Loki. Somebody's pet they abandoned. Couldn't even spend the money to get him a haircut or wash him. Hope all he gets out. Zelda. Look at the patchwork. Almost wonder if somebody was like shaving those areas to inspect those discolored skin areas. Needs medical, teeth and heart. I hope Zelda gets out too. Spend their last years somewhere. Scared like you wouldn't believe. Tiny. Somebody abused this dog to make him do this. Toast. There's a beautiful dog. Here's Potato. Pitbull. Bully breed. Wonderful dogs, but the gangbangers in LA gave these guys a bad reputation, and so everybody thinks they're vicious dogs. They're not vicious dogs. You know, you should always exercise prudence with dogs and children and toddlers, whether it's a pit bull or whether it's a chihuahua, whatever. You know, never assume anything. I'm sure this one is a very gentle dog. It wouldn't have gotten to the status of being available for adoption if it wasn't. If it was a dangerous dog, they would have killed him already. So here we've got Cobb. Looks like an older dog. Wonderful dog. Here's Pasta. It's like a digital camo dog. He's just all this different colored camouflage color, huh? I hope you get out, Pasta. Look at this one. So you know, whoever gets this dog is really gonna get a treat. What a beautiful little dog. Taco. Look at that. Somebody has got to go and adopt Taco for sure. Well, all of them, but here's Star. Pet is blind and will need follow-up vet care for the eyes. That's sad. But, you know, I would have a blind dog if I didn't already have a dog. They can get around just fine. You know. They just need a little bit more work, not much. Star, I hope you get out. And you came in with your friend Leo, it says. Here's big Leo. Somebody dumped them together. There's another textbook German Shepherd. Look at those colors. Here's Caesar. I wonder if we have any better photos of Caesar. Well, for some reason my computer, like, this is the latest dog they added. So for some reason it won't give me a comment section. Because in the comment section there's usually better photos. Let's go back to the main page. And so we can see there's a ton of dogs that need to get the hell out of here, especially this group. Cliff, Andy, Radar, Bear, Sawyer, Dia, Sierra, Mindy. These will be the front row to get killed tomorrow, if not now. Ugh. Little Cliff, come on, buddy. Let's hope you get out. And all your buddies. So there it is, gang. It is an 11-minute video. This will take like probably 3 or 4 hours to load. This place kills tons of dogs. I can't even mention the cats because it's huge. And there's beautiful cats here. They don't even make them available to the public. They hide them in the back and then just kill them. You know, it's just amazing how this place gets away with what it gets away with. It just goes to show you that, you know, prosecutors only prosecute, you know, easy crimes. They don't really, they're not serving the public. They're serving their own interests. And because there's a huge lawsuit here, I can promise you that. If you had a genuine prosecutor, they'd go after this place in a heartbeat for what goes on. It's just wrong. It's just really wrong. Yeah. I mean, these pages go on and on and on. And this San Bernardino pays the shelter $85,000 a month to take on more dogs and cats, and one of these city managers gets a $25,000 a month bonus raise for that contract to kill them. And you know, this person is not promoting the dogs, is not doing anything for their welfare or benefit. This person is just pocketing that money. That money is not going to buy doxycycline medication for these dogs. It's not going for a vet. I mean, you could get a first-year vet in here, you know, and for the $25,000 a month, but they don't do that. They stuck it in their pocket. So that's the kind of shady shit that goes on. And then, you know what? God, for $25,000 a month, $85,000 a month, you could easily hire some high school kids for whatever, $15 an hour to clean kennels, because obviously they don't get cleaned because these dogs are dying of parvo because they're sitting in their shit and piss, you know. Adoption failed for Dorothy. That's sad. Yeah. The world of shelters ran by the U.S. government is the shadiest shit you can imagine. I used to advocate for the Roswell dogs in New Mexico because I would foster those dogs years ago, and man, that whole page is all bullies, you know, just ravenous, hate-fueled bullies. It's really sad, you know, but there's a couple good people that work that Roswell and get a lot of animals out. FORA, that organization, FORA, they get a lot of creatures out. But then you run into what's called retail rescue, which is people that'll rescue dogs like this and then put a higher price on them to get them out the door. But that's not always the case. It costs a fortune. It's $100 to get the dog, plus then there's the boarding, then there's the vet care, then there's the transport. So rescue is not a money-making proposition. It's a save life proposition. And there's a lot of people in rescue that commit suicide. It's very sad. It's just overwhelming unless you have a really thick skin to do this. A lot of people just off themselves. It's really sad, but what do you do? I wonder if this one made it out. Adopted. Oh, that's fantastic. This is a dog they would kill. Pit bulls are like, go right to the top of the list to get killed. I bet this one was adopted. Rescued. West Side German Shepherd. Send him some money. Alright, gang. We've seen the dogs. We don't need another day like this. They're just vindictive people, I don't know if you were bullied when you were a little kid, but when I was like a little kid, man, I had this rare bone disease for 3 years, and I had to be in a wheelchair and all this bullshit. And I got bullied by this kid up in Mercer Island, Washington. I lived up there for like 2 years. What a miserable place. But anyway, that punk would just bully me, and there's nothing I could do. I was in a wheelchair. What am I going to do? Pick up a crutch and hit him? Couldn't do anything. But those kind of people, they gravitate to jobs like this because they got a huge inventory to bully and abuse. That's just how it works, gang. We're not working on a space shuttle. This is real simple shit to understand. Caring people, it's really tough for them to get involved in this kind of work because it's such an ugly world. The city doesn't want to enforce breeding laws, but they'll enforce code violations if your lawn is unkept. No, they're going to lose their shit over that, but they're not going to lose their shit over you breeding dogs and cats in your backyard. There's no law to restrict people from how do I say this? The law that there should be a law to fix your pets, but they wouldn't enforce it even if they had one. So once again, they go and enforce the laws that are easy for them to do because they're path of least resistant people. Whatever the work is, they're going to take the easiest work that they got to do. They're not going to take the hard work of busting people that are just having litter after litter after litter, and then that poor creatures end up here getting killed. That one especially always grabbed me. Little hardy dog. And George, Polly, very sad. But this is a very solvable problem, but people aren't willing to really solve it. All these guys got killed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 killed here. Didn't want to alert a rescue or anything, just kill them. But this is what goes on all the time behind the scenes, which we don't find out about. Yeah. Well, like I said, you got the ASPCA, the Humane Society of the United States. They rake in millions. You think they'd go into a little town like Apple Valley or Victorville or, the Antelope Valley and spend, $1 million, $5 million and just spay, neuter every creature? Just have some sort of a situation where you could bring your pet in and get them fixed. And they would pay for it with the millions they get. But no, they don't do that. Because it's a hook. They hook you, and then they get your money, and then they give themselves $1 million a year raises or whatever, and they buy themselves fancy homes in Aspen or Laguna Beach. I mean, they're no dummies. They're immoral, but they're no dummies. Yeah, just the vast amount of creatures here is unbelievable. But these are older ones, so they're probably either killed or got their way out of here. So, see, there's another one of those kind of French bulldog looking dogs. I mean, the solutions are out there, gang, but nobody wants to work them. But you should look into the controversy of rescue, of spay-neuter. Some vets will actually tell you it's not good to spay and neuter your pet, but most of them will tell you it's good. Some get thyroid issues because of it. So, all right, gang, look at that one. Adopted. That's fantastic. Looks like those other ones that are available right now. So this guy's related to those other ones, I'm sure. That individual must be breeding them or something. Let's take a look at maybe we won't. It's hard to see them. See? You got that brown and white look. That tells me they're probably related. It's the same person that's breeding them. Alright, gang, that's our number one group that's going to get killed in the morning. Come over to this page and study them. See if you can help. Phone numbers, email, all is right here. You can message the page. Where'd it go? You can message the page, or you can contact these people at the shelter, talk to a person. Let's hope they all get out. This is going to be a long video, 22 minutes. Wow. All right, gang, we'll catch you on next YouTube.